So you need to stop waiting for that perfect moment. You need to stop waiting for that perfect time. Just go ahead, take that risk. Don't take too long to make a decision because it's going to cost you. You're going to end up missing that opportunity. So weigh out your options, weigh the pros and cons, figure out which one has the highest return on investment, and figure out which is going to bring you closest to who you want to be. Because I figure most of the time that we're trying to make the perfect decision and end up not making a decision at all. And that's called analysis paralysis. And you don't want to get stuck in that. I know you're tired of being stuck. I know you're tired of being in the same place. I know you're tired of not being that person that you want to become. But in order for that to happen, you have to make a decision, not a choice. A choice means one day you can be here, one day you can be here. But a decision is literally cutting yourself from any other possibility. You have to make a decision on what you want out of life and who you want to be. That's really the hardest part, is actually making that decision and sticking to it. Everything else, you know what I'm saying, is going to be hard as well, but not as hard as making that initial decision, because you can only go one way after that. So from there, it's just, you know what I'm saying, pushing through and perseverance, but you won't have to get there until you make a decision. So hear me out. Hear me out. That risk you've been waiting to take it. Stop. Don't do so much research. Of course, you want to be knowledgeable about what you're about to get into, but don't try to talk yourself out of it. If that's what you want to do, regardless of how long you may think it takes, or regardless of the level of difficulty you assign to it, take that risk, because you never know what's on the other side of, you know what I'm saying, taking that risk. Now, I know one thing for sure is, if you don't take that risk, you're going to be in the same spot. If you're waiting for the perfect moment, you're going to be in that same spot. It's never a perfect time to take that opportunity. It's waiting on you. You're waiting on it, and it's waiting on you. Y'all going to be waiting on each other, and nothing's ever going to happen. Like right now, for example, me shooting this video, I'm at the bank in the drive-thru right before I go to work. I was like, okay, if I don't shoot this video today, it's not going to get shot. It's not going to get shot. So I had to do it. I had to do it in the car. I have to do it while I'm tired. I have to do it while I'm at the bank. You know what I'm saying? Because there's no perfect moment. You just have to do it. And I feel like that's the beauty in it. Once you make a decision and you stick with it, you'll figure out how much more capable you are. How you realize the limits that you put on yourself mentally. So don't do that. Don't do that. My bad, y'all. Like I said, I'm at the bank, so I'm finna deposit some money right quick, because I'm about to make another risk. I'm about to take another risk as we currently speak. You can't think about it too long. You can't wait on it too long, because like I said, your opportunity is gonna pass. You know what I'm saying? If this is what you want, do it. And if it's not what you want, stop playing with it. Get out the way. Because it's really all up to you. You just have to control what you can control. And everything else that you can't control, you just have to leave it alone. Simple as that. Just control what you can control. You have determining factors and you have contributing factors. You have outside contributing factors, you know what I'm saying, the stuff on the outside that's contributing to who you are and what you have going on. And then you have determining factors, which are on the inside. You know what I'm saying? Your determining factors is your work ethic, your mindset. You know what I'm saying? The resilience, the stuff that comes from within. You know what I'm saying? Those are determining factors. That's what's gonna determine your success. That's gonna determine whether you fail or whether you succeed. Those are determining factors, like I said. And then you have contributing factors. They just contribute, but they don't determine what's going on. So like I said, control what you can control, because that's literally all you can do, and let everything else work itself out, because it definitely will. You just have to trust in the vision that you have for yourself. And the longer you wait around for that perfect moment, the time you procrastinate on, you know what I'm saying, taking that first step, the more separation you're putting yourself in between you and your dreams. And you don't want that. More separation means you're making it harder on yourself. The hardest part is making the decision. And then from there, first step. And then you take the second step. It may take longer to take that third step, but you'll get there, because guess what? You made a decision. There's no going back. There's no going back. So once you figure out what you want out of life, once you figure out who you want to be, where you want to become, where you want your family to go, you know what I'm saying? Because it's bigger than just you. You got to think about everybody. Because once you get to that place in your life where you want to be, now you still have other people that are not where they want to be. How can you want to be somewhere knowing that, you know what I'm saying, your brother's still struggling, your mama's still struggling, your granny's still trying to pay her bills, your little brother, your little sister, you know what I'm saying, your aunties and uncles, your friends, you know what I'm saying, they're not in the position where they want to be. But it starts with you though, because I feel like they want somebody to show them that it can be done. And if you feel like it can be done, do it so they can not follow in your footsteps, but so they'll get inspiration to, you know what I'm saying, take their first step. And that will inspire somebody else. And it'll inspire somebody else. It's a domino effect. But it all starts with you, bro. So stop waiting for that perfect moment. Just do it. Do it scared. Do it tired. Do it while you hungry. Do it while you sad. Do it while you happy. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be locked in for real, bro. Cause it's only for the people who really want it. That's what I'm learning. It's only for the people who really want it. And if you just kind of want it, you're not going to get it at all. It's either you want it bad or you don't want it at all. Because if you kind of want it, you don't want it. And that's okay. But if that's where you at, just get out the way. Because it's only for the people who want it. Because the people who want it, they're not going to sit around and wait for the perfect time. Of course, they're going to move strategically. They're going to move at the right time, but they're not going to wait for the perfect time. There is no perfect time. The perfect time is now. The perfect time is now. You're not getting any younger. I'm 22 right now. I'll never be 22 again. Like, of course, I'll be 22 for a couple of months, but I'll never go back to being 21. I'll never go back to being 19. You know what I'm saying? I was on a great path at 19. I was on a good trajectory at 19, and then I let myself slip. And I'm like, damn, if I would have just started at 19, if I would have just started, you know what I'm saying, when I had everything in place, you know what I'm saying? Not to say everything is bad now, but if I would have started earlier, if I wouldn't have waited for that perfect time, if I wouldn't have waited for that person to come and save me, bro, it's you that's going to save yourself. And that's going to save everybody else. But it's you, bro. You just got to understand the determining factors are inside of you. Everything that you're looking for is already inside of you. There's nothing outside of you that's going to make you, you know what I'm saying, just have everything that you need. Those are contributing factors. They just contribute. But what determines that success that you want, what determines the life that you want is already inside of you. You just have to work on it. You have to build on it. You have to strengthen it. You know what I'm saying? To make everything else come into fruition. So I'm gonna repeat myself again because I really want you to get this, bro. I know if ain't nobody else gonna tell you, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you because I wish somebody would have told me. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. Right now is the perfect moment. Take that risk. Yes, take that risk because there's people on you that are waiting on you that you don't even know. There are people that are counting on you that you don't even know yet. One day it's going to be people that's going to look up to you and ask, how did you do it? And what are you going to tell them? I didn't wait for the perfect time. You know, I planned strategically, but I took that risk. Why? Because it's bigger than me. It's bigger than me. I really wanted it. And not just for me, but I wanted it for everyone around me. I just wish I can't even just put this in words, bro, but it's already inside of you. So just do it. Don't worry about, you know what I'm saying, the outcome. You just have to put one foot in front of the other. one foot in front of the other. You might take a pause. You might, you know what I'm saying, stumble a little bit, but you can't go backwards. You cannot go backwards. You have to make a decision and know 100% this is what I want to do. This is where I want to go. And, you know, in the process, things may change. You know, it might be a slight turn here, a slight turn there, but in the end, the goal is still the same. The vision is still the same. But you'll never make those tweaks. You'll never make those adjustments if you never start. And I'm gonna tell you why I waited for the quote unquote perfect moment. And I'm gonna put it in one simple word: fear. Fear of missing out. Fear of being looked down upon. You know what I'm saying? Fear of being criticized. Fear of being judged. You have to let go of that shit, bro, because it doesn't exist. It's all in your mind, bro. It's all in your mind. Even if you don't have a support system, do it. Fear of looking like, fear of being seen messing up. You gotta let go of that shit, bro. It doesn't matter. Nobody cares. Nobody cares except you. And you shouldn't care either. Let go of that fear. You know, like I said in a previous video, having an abundance mindset. Stop having a scarcity mindset. It's always going to be, the people that are meant to be here for you are going to be here for you. So don't worry about people criticizing you and judging you. And you know what I'm saying? Fuck that. Fuck that, bro. Come on. You got this. At the end of the day, it's really just you. It's just you and God, bro. You know what I'm saying? So put your trust in God. You know, work as hard as you can and let the chips fall where they may. Let everything else work out. Don't worry about the end result, because it's going to come as you take those steps. But if you're so focused on getting to the finish line before you even tie up your shoes and get down in your stance, you'll never make it. You'll never make it, bro. So lock in. Lock in, bro, and start now. Start today. Make a commitment to yourself that you're going to start today no matter where you at. If you have all the tools that you need or not. Because like I said, it's already inside of you. You just have to bring it out of you. You have to mold it. You have to sculpt it. You got this, bro. Start now. It's already within you.